Hi everyone, how's everyone doing? Happy Tuesday. We are live from the Flow Studio. We are here and we have something really fun for you guys for today's live. So thank you guys for being here. Right away, we see a bunch of you on the chat. So thank you again for joining us. Let's point it out. Where are we watching from? Let us know. Let us know where you're watching from. We're excited. Last week we got a bunch of little dots here and there. So to even make it a bigger thing, be really specific where exactly you are watching, whether you're put a zip code or a city and state. Let us know. We are interested to see where you guys are watching from. And again, if it's your first time, well, welcome. We appreciate you being here. I'm Danny. Sam's here. Layla's here.
Woo!
We go live every Tuesday, and we bring you these lives not only to show you shenanigans, but to inspire you. Hopefully, these lives inspire you guys. So again, if you have any questions along the way, please go ahead. Feel free to ask away at any moment. Like I said, we do have a fun live for you guys today. We even have some special guests today, so they're going to be joining us in a little bit. So again, thank you guys. We go live every Tuesday. Right now, we are live on our Facebook group, on YouTube, on Instagram, and I believe TikTok.
Yep.
Maybe, right? All right, cool.
Probably.
Sam said, probably Sam says. But first of all, can you guys hear me? Right? Can you guys hear me? We're good. The audio's okay. Let me make sure. We always want to make sure that you guys can hear us loud and clear. So if you can hear me, please let us know. Give us a little thumbs up also in the chat, just to make sure that you guys can hear us. But I see a bunch of, what is that? Illinois, I think, North Carolina, Missouri. There you go. Awesome. Let's keep playing. Let us know again. If you don't know where MakerFlo is at, we are actually in Arizona, Chandler, Arizona. That's where we are based out of. So we're live right now. Again, we thank you guys for joining us on another shenanigans, another live, another Tuesday. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. Like I said, we have special guests coming on in a little bit. Today's live, as you can see, we have the F2 Ultra again out today, and what a beast it is. I don't know what kind of machines you guys. Can you guys let us know, first of all, how many engravers out there? If you are an engraver, if you have an engraving machine, put your little emoji, and on the side of the emoji, little hand. Go ahead and let us know what kind of machinery you have and what kind of stuff you do with your machine. We're interested to hear that as well. But for us, we're going to be using the F2 Ultra today, and we're going to be working with our Laserette products, our wallets, our keychains, and our coasters. Father's Day is around the corner, so this is what we're going to show you guys today. We're going to go ahead and maybe give you ideas, inspire you guys to start with these products, maybe offer them to your customers. So again, it's going to be a lot of fun. Hey, we might even have some free stuff for you. I don't know, maybe if you've noticed the last couple of lives, we've had free stuff for you guys. So I don't know, we might do that again today. So if anything, go ahead and feel free to ask away. If you have any questions, drop it in the comments, and let us know where you're watching from. Like I said, so again, we thank you. Do you have a question, Sam? I saw your hand.
We don't have a question, but I have a comment.
Okay.
I read a really cool comment from actually Catherine. So hey, Catherine, how's it going? She said that Jay's actually watching right now.
Hey, Jay.
During her birthday party. So priorities, right?
Yes.
Thank you, Jay. We love that you're here.
That's commitment right there. And everybody, please in the comment, drop happy birthday. Let her know happy birthday today. That's awesome. I don't know, how old are you now? Like 22, something like that now. Long time in the business for sure. Longer than some of us. So again, happy birthday. I hope you have an incredible day and wish you the best and many more. So happy birthday. Everybody wish her a happy birthday. But yeah, so again, we're going to be working with our Laserettes, some of our Laserette products today, the wallet, the keychain, and the coaster. And like I mentioned, we do have a few things that we might throw in your way for free. If you haven't seen or you've been in our lives, we like to give you guys for free. I don't know. There might be some other stuff along the way in the live that we might have you guys participate. I don't know. I'm not going to say too much, but again, you're going to have to stay for the entire live just to be ready for anything. Anything happens. If you've been a long time watcher, you know that anything could happen in these lives. People can come in, people can walk into the doors. You never know. So again, but if it's your first time, please drop it in the comment. Also, we want to welcome you. Again, like I mentioned, we do go live every Tuesday here from the Flow Studio, and we talk, we craft, we give you guys ideas, we inspire you guys. Well, hopefully we inspire you guys, and hopefully we give you some tips. And we'd rather mess up than you guys mess up. So that's the whole purpose of the live. What's up, Sam?
So Jay would like you to know that she's 10, by the way, and we made her laugh. So we hope you're having a great birthday, Jay, from all of us at MakerFlo and everybody in the comments. You're amazing, and I hope it's a great day for you. And then everyone else is commenting what kind of machines that they're using.
Awesome.
Some people are even saying that they saw the girls from 1819 Madeira earlier on the UV Ink Fest too.
Right.
So
awesome.
there's a lot of stuff going on right now.
A lot of things going on right now. We know about them. Seems like we've been filming for the last, what, I don't know, month and a half or
Forever.
so. All these virtual crafts shows that we're part of and stuff like that. And you might see something at Inkfest as well. So we'll see. You gotta follow our socials. If you're not following our socials, make sure, remember, we're on Instagram, TikTok, our Facebook group. What did I miss? TikTok, YouTube, Facebook.
We're on YouTube a few times.
We're on YouTube a few
Instagram
times.
a couple times. Facebook, we also have a group. Sorry. So yeah, so we're all over the place. Literally, I had someone email me back today because they wanted like a list of all of the places where people could find us. And I gave them too many places. They're like, hey, you can pick one YouTube and one Instagram, and that's it. So sorry, John and Mark.
Yeah, and if you don't know who Mark and John is, or John and Mark, they're obviously the owners, and go follow them.
They're in the chat.
Yeah, obviously they're on the chat. So go follow them as well. They have their own Instagram. They have their own podcast. If you haven't checked out the podcast, please do. A lot of information. We have an exciting one going on right now. Speaking of podcasts, I think we believe next week, or we're gonna go. Should I say what's the next one like about, or how we're gonna do it? How we're doing that format, or should we just let it be a surprise?
Why don't we ask them which they'd prefer?
Yeah, I mean,
and then if it's what we chose, then we'll tell them.
Then we tell them. Yeah, I mean, you guys are on right now, so do you guys want to give them a hint about what you guys will be talking and the format that we're actually doing it? Because it's gonna be kind of going back to the way we started it. So, but it's still a lot of fun. Again, if you guys don't follow their accounts, go follow them. A lot of behind the scenes, a lot of knowledge. If you missed episodes, don't worry. We got you. You can go on the YouTube, you can go on Spotify or iTunes, and you can find their podcast there and listen to them there as well. They're all over. You can't get enough of the guys. But real quick, I'm going to show you what we're actually going to be working with. A couple of the designs, like I mentioned, we are going to be working with our Laserette stuff. So we have our coaster. You can see there. This is a design that we pretty easily engraved on. Took about 30 seconds, if that, I believe. I'm not really sure. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it was really quick. Nice, right? And then, like I mentioned, we are also going to be working with our keychain. And this is another one that took about 15 seconds. Who in the chat right now has actually or is working with our Laserette products? And let us know what Laserette product and what is your best Laserette product that you are using right now. It's that you're actually profiting off of. What did John say? Oh, look at my entire stuff fell.
Okay. So John said he said he's been awake for 36 hours straight, 5 coffees and adrenaline. Go to sleep, John.
I don't think that was the question. The question was, do you want to let them know what the podcast is going to be? Or
he said, hey guys. He didn't tell them.
Anyways,
he's tired.
He's tired. Yeah, that should be a hint there.
Oh, anyway. And then real quick. So Sheila did ask, she said that she's been having trouble finding the Facebook group. So Sheila, I did actually just put that in the chat. I went ahead and I pinned that as well. So you should be able to click on that link and go to the Facebook group from there. And then, hey, there's Holly. Holly, it's really good to see you.
Hey, Holly, how are you?
I was this close.
OG.
I know I was this close to wearing the earrings that you got me today, but I only had one of them handy, and the other one I think is at a different location, so I need to get them back together. And then people are saying that they love the luggage tags, the keychains. They got a sample pack of Laserette in their order.
Great.
Haven't tried it out yet. The patches have been amazing for me. I'm wondering what patches those are. And they're dying to get the journals and luggage tags. Yeah.
Awesome. Great. I'm just looking up on our monitor right now, and I see our map. It's filling up. It looks like a chicken pox. Little,
where's all the stuff in the middle?
Yeah.
Where are the middle peeps?
That's what I'm looking at right now, and it's like we're missing a middle
looking at you, Nebraska,
of the states, right? So
Montana.
Don't worry, we'll get there. I know we will. What is it? We're ready to take over, type of thing. But yeah. Anyways, so again, we thank you guys for joining us here. Like I mentioned, before I keep going, actually, I'll say buenas tardes a todos, porque no me puedo olvidar de la gente, de mi gente. ¿Cómo están? Feliz martes. Espero que todos estén bien, sin novedad. Gracias por estar aquí este martes, otro martes que la traemos en vivo. Y hoy lo que vamos a hacer es vamos a trabajar con las billeteras y los coasters, los portavasos y los keychains que tenemos. Y tal vez, si ustedes no saben, hemos estado dando diseños gratis durante los lives y después de los lives. O si no saben cómo agarrar esos diseños, mándenos un mensaje al DM y le explicamos cómo. Entonces, y también vamos a ver, tal vez hay una oportunidad para que ustedes puedan ganar algo, tal vez gratis, no sé, pero van a tener que estarse aquí durante todo el live, ¿ok? No se me van a ir. What else, Sam? What else we got going
so,
on?
Everyone's saying hello from all the different places. We got some shade throwing because we don't see anyone in Austin, Texas. I know Texas where our majority people are, so.
Hey, we'll be in Texas.
And then someone said that they're glad that it's not showing France for them. So I'm not sure what city they put where it thought France, but it just thought you were fancy.
Paris, France.
Yeah.
Or Texas? No, is it Texas?
Paris, Texas.
Paris,
I think
Texas.
is yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
And then we got a lot of people saying that they're trying the different products. They love the Laserette. So this is going to be a really good one, guys. I will say we've got about 21 minutes on my timer before something happens. And I will just tell you that a few different things are going to happen today at a few different times. So you're going to have to just kind of stay put. And if you have friends that you want to be here who you'd like to participate, tell them to get in here. They have about 21 minutes before the first thing happens, and then more things will happen. And sooner than that, people will show up. And you might not know them, and you might know them, but it's going to be a lot of fun, guys.
Sí, so la primera cosa que va a pasar en 20 minutos, vamos a tener una oportunidad. So no se nos vayan si necesitan o si quieren participar, no se le van a ir. También, si saben a alguien que tal vez que le ayude a este live, mándele el mensaje. Hey, vayan ahorita, van a ver MakerFlo ahorita en vivo y van a agarrar toda la información que les vamos a dar. So no se me van a ir. What did John say?
John said podcast will be on MakerFlo and the John and Mark channel on YouTube. So I think that's what he's gonna give away, and that's it right now. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we'll leave it at that. But great, awesome. So again, we appreciate you guys. We're here Tuesdays, and we are excited to a few more minutes, right? About what the first is gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
But like I mentioned, we do have special guests that are gonna come in a little bit. We were lucky enough to meet them almost a year ago in person and stuff. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm sure you guys know, you guys will recognize. I'm not going to say anything right now because I don't want to spoil the entire fun of it. But the girls are awesome. I'm going to say that they're a great time. So stay tuned. I got a lot of information that they're going to share with you. And again, just listen. Let's listen to what they have to say and with all the information that they're going to share. They're great. They're amazing. And I'm looking forward to speaking to them in a little bit. So,
okay.
All right. Yes, go ahead.
Before we hand it off, just real quick, I did say someone who said that they're excited about this live because they were promoting their own coaster and keychain for the FD, but they're showing, they're excited to see what we're showing tonight. The one before that I was going to read, it just came in so quickly, was that they were late but happy to share that they found a setting on the website for the Laserette luggage tags under Xtool P3, and it was solid.
Nice.
They don't know who shared it, but thank you so much. And I think that just goes to the kind of community that we're curating here, right?
Right.
Everyone is willing to share. People are putting those settings out there. So if you have settings you want to share, if you're seeing settings that aren't there, like be bold, figure it out, like test it for us and maybe let us know. And hopefully someone else along the way who doesn't have those settings will be really thankful. So yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. And if again, you're not sure what we're talking about, if you go to MakerFlo.com, you go under our MakerFlo Pro, you're actually able to find settings for a couple of machines that we have there, whether it's the X1, the F1, the F2. We have, like she mentioned, P3. So I think we have a We Create up there. There's a few machines that we have up there that we were lucky enough to get from our friends that we work with. And so again, it's starting point. We may not have all the machines, but it's a good starting point. And if you want to share with us the machine you have and some settings, please let us know. We would love to. Again, we're trying to help everybody and just trying to continue to grow this community, which we all love and enjoy. So yes.
Oh, and then someone asked for the link for the Mark and John podcast.
Cool.
So I'm going to go, I think John put the handle. I'll go ahead and put the actual link right now.
Awesome.
And I also have to say Big John's in the chat. So we're going to differentiate Little John, Big John.
Big John,
all
yeah.
Right?
All right, let's go. When it's Little John, let's go. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Are we ready to bring on the guests, guys?
Let's do it. Let's bring our special guests. Again, we're very lucky enough to meet them almost a year. We had met them before. This is our second live actually that they're joining with us. So we did the first live. We were able to bring them, meet them in person, and now we're bringing them again. Ladies and gentlemen, please let's give it a round of applause and let's get the Madera girls in here. Welcome, ladies. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing great. How are you guys?
We are amazing, and again, we thank you here. We are so glad that we are able to bring you here and you join us on our live. Again, we had a blast the first time, so we expect the same thing.
Dude, listen, you just referenced that when you were talking, and we both were like, "Oh my god!"
That
would be the best. We're much more prepared now. We did last for that one, and we were like, it was a mess.
Hey, I think the key point that you're missing is that you did it. So you were there, you did it, and that's what's important, right? Like you tried it, and now we're doing it again. So let's see what happens.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and that was so cool.
Look, the fact that.
Go ahead.
No, I said like the fact that we're having you on again, and the fact that you said yes has a lot to say. So again, so we're doing something right, hopefully. So again, thank you, ladies, for being here. I know you guys are busy, big plans. We talked a few times and stuff like that. So for anyone that doesn't know you, doesn't recognize you, don't know your story, why don't you guys share a little bit about you guys? Where are you guys from? What kind of business you guys? Just tell us all. Let's get to know you guys.
All the things.
We'll give you the spiel in a nutshell.
Okay.
So, I'm Kendra. I'm Alexis, and we are 1819 Madera Designs. So we started our business on a glow board during the pandemic. Yes. She talked me into it. It was stalking her on Facebook, like it probably did many of you as well. And from there, we have grown our business. We are now in year 5. Yes. And we own 4 lasers. 1, 2, 3, 4 lasers. No, 5. No, 4 lasers. 4 and a UV printer. And we own a logo jet UV printer. And so that was really cool to hear that some of you guys had watched us earlier today with UV Ink Festival. Yay! So excited for that. And if you haven't grabbed your ticket at ProPass, you can still do that. And you can still log on and watch everything. Workshops. And I think they did the math, and it comes out to like less than $2 a workshop. So that's really cool. It's absolutely worth getting the ProPass. 100%. So we are cousins. Yes. And do you want to talk? I'm kind of like. We were raised as she wasn't right. We were raised as cousin sisters. We're like 4 months apart. Yeah. So we have.
Ladies, I have to interrupt you really quick.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure I can hear Alexis really well and Kendra like not at all.
Oh no. And Kendra was the one doing that whole spiel.
Yes. So maybe share or just double check your mics to make sure they're both tapped on. There should be little colors on the side.
Or you could just lean your head over her on her shoulder and.
Or you can just talk right into my shoulder.
No.
Okay. Oh no. Okay. All right. Well, we'll do this. I'll put it on the outside. Can you hear me?
But that one sounds great.
Okay. All right. Well, here we go. Thank you for interrupting. Yes. Okay.
Oh,
so
you know what it might be? I think you guys might not be even using the DJIs. You might just be using the iPhone or the little earpods that you have. And on the earpods, only one of them is a mic.
Oh, they may, yeah.
So let me see if I can switch it really quick for you guys.
Okay.
Let's see.
And the mic is on you. Well, I guess the mic earbud is mine.
Go, keep talking, ladies.
Can you hear me now? Is that better?
No. Nope.
Oh wait, what's up there, Ken? Is that us? Let me see right here. Sorry, everybody. The host wants to change. Okay. Does that help?
No, it did not help.
No, it did not help. Okay.
It did not help. Let's try one more thing really quick. And if not, I'd say maybe just share the earpiece.
Oh my gosh. Let's
I'm so
flash back
sorry.
to time number 1 where we said we were a disaster, and here we are again.
It's okay.
Okay,
It's
hold
all
on. I'm
good.
gonna accept your.
I'm having it switch to AirPods to see if maybe that'll work better.
Okay. Is that better?
It's the same.
It's the
So let's
same.
share the same AirPod if you don't mind.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. Okay, listen.
Or to switch sides.
Can we just do this? Is this better?
Yeah, we can hear you.
This is weird.
There you go.
You know what?
So-
This is Martin's like dream.
I know. Go ahead.
We,
So much
many
better.
people make fun of us and like joke about how we are like the same person, and the more that we do and the more that we live life and the older that we get, we just morph into one person. This is literally like the universe bringing that into reality.
This is sharing an AirPod. Okay, so for all of you who didn't hear anything that I said, we are in our 5th year of business. We started on a Glowforge. We now own 4 lasers and a LogoJet UV printer. We are cousin sisters. I'm trying to recap everything.
We
Raised
currently
together.
share one shoulder.
We currently share one body.
What else? Yeah, we started because Facebook stalked me with an ad for the Glowforge, and I don't know if you guys can kind of see like way in the background this little white box back here. That is our Glowforge. We still use her. She is our first baby.
Yeah.
But she really helped us grow, and she actually really helped us realize that this could be an actual business.
Yeah.
We started as creatives. We started making ornaments because we got our machine in November, and we were able to pay off our machine within the first like 3 months.
Yeah.
And so from then on, we were just kind of like, okay, this thing has some legs. Let's start to, build a business out of it. And it's been a lot of trial and error. It's been a lot of learning. It's been a lot of finding like what products we like to use and do and what represents us, and the products that we like to put out into the world. And so that's been really fun. So I made her start with me by forcing her to buy the Glowforge.
Yes.
We both jumped in because we knew that we needed a bigger machine. So our next machine that we bought, we went from tiny Glowforge to an Eon Nova 14. We would have to turn the camera to show you that one, but it's like the size of, I can crawl into the bed of that bad boy.
We can both crawl into it. Yeah.
And so we got that. We both agreed on that. I kind of talked her into the X tool.
Yeah, she talked me into the X tool, which I think was a great purchase, especially if you're at a
place in your business where you're doing
markets and you need to create some more buzz at your table. Like, this is the way to go. And
this has paid for itself.
It paid for itself like 100 times over.
Yeah.
I absolutely.
And then she talked me into the LogoJet.
Yeah, you are so right. That F1, it's small, but it's so powerful, and the stuff that it does. It's when we got it for the first time, we were just so amazed on how small and how compact it is, right? But exactly how you said, like if even for a person that's just starting, right, it's a great start as well. But if you're actually a business already and you want to expand your business, now that makes you mobile, right? Now you can just pick up, go, farmers market Friday, Saturday night, boom, and start personalizing. So it might be small, but it does great stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we call it our tiny but mighty.
Yeah, absolutely. So I see you guys have the keychains out hanging right there. How much fun have you guys had with keychains, and how is that going for you guys? How are you guys presenting it to your customers?
Instantly, like an instant hit. And I'm so glad that you asked how we're presenting it to our customers, because this has been we've done a ton of markets, right, where we bring this. And so we have also learned from trial and error that the easiest, and we learned from Samita and Anuj to just pick one thing, and we're just engraving that one thing. And so we've done that a couple times with a themed party or a themed event, but this is now pretty much our go-to for a general market that we can do and engrave. Everybody loves a keychain. You can put it at a price point where people don't mind, spending the money or adding it on to their purchase. People love to see, it being personalized. They love to see the laser work. And so the keychains, hands down.
Yeah, I want to show you guys. I'm gonna I UV printed a sign that we take
to our markets, and I'm gonna just kind of bring it up to the camera so you can see it.
I know,
you guys are crushing it. Crushing it.
So I'm gonna show you kind of how we have been marketing this to our customers,
and they have not batted an eye. And actually,
a lot of them have said, "Oh, that's the price. Okay,
how much is the customization on top of that?" So
we're going to be changing this and upping that price because if people are still wondering and looking to pay us some more money, well, we're going to go ahead and take that. Let them do that.
So actually, I was about to mention that, just ask you guys if you guys don't mind sharing price points, right? What price points are you guys taking in consideration the time, right? The time that you guys have to, whether you guys are designing the designs, you guys obviously the engraving time. How does that plan go? How do you guys come up with the pricing point, and what's your pricing point, and where should everybody be, or at least try to be as far as pricing point?
Yeah. So one of the things that has helped us in terms of being at a market and doing it is actually having this T-bar up. And what we usually do is we will pick a set of designs. So we've got a couple different ones here. We were at the Macy's building in Chicago a couple of weeks ago, or a week ago or so. It's graduation season right now. So like we will pick a couple of designs here that speak to us, that speak to the crowd that we're at, to the function, to the market, whatever it is. And we will just kind of have those designs set. And so that's why we've got this little guy, and it says kind of like, pick your design, pick a color, pick a design, and then watch the magic happen. And so that is, your designs are preset when we are at an event. And so that helps tremendously with workflow, with timing, with all that kind of stuff. So they can take a look at this. We usually have all the colors laid out. And so they pick their color, they pick which one of the 4 or 5 designs that we're offering at that event. And then they can do that. And then the other piece that they can kind of like personalize is we will flip it over and put, oh yeah, hi.
I just want to get by your ear.
Okay. We will flip it over and put a name on there for them, or a saying or something like that. And so that also is kind of like a level up on that personalization. So from what we have learned from doing this, like she said, we did this at one of our biggest markets, and people literally were like, oh my gosh, this is so fun. That's so amazing. How much is it? And so we've got this little guy here, and it says $15 on there. And we took that $15 off of your guys's listing on the website where you have like your recommended retail price.
Right.
So we're like, all right, let's just roll with 15. And then we used our logo jet to print this sign out, so everything is nice and easy and clear for customers to shop and decide. And literally about 90% of the time they were like, oh, $15. Okay. And then how much for it to be engraved? And we were like,
yes,
that's included. But after you hear that so many times,
you're like, $5.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely. Yeah.
We're going to reprint this bad boy. And I think that we decided we were going to go up to 18 to do that.
For 1
or 15 for 2. Yeah. If they wanted to
30
double it
like
up.
That.
It's funny that you actually, it's funny that you actually mentioned the whole, well, how much is the engraving? Because we were at Pinners a few years ago, and we were doing live engraving, and we were engraving on one of our products, which is our marble serving board. And we had, just the way you guys are mentioning it right now, laid out, designs made, everything. And people were coming up to me and saying, this is amazing. This is great. How much is it? And I was telling them, they're like, their next question was, how much for the engraving? I was like, no, that's the engraving is included. And they're like, are you serious? Like, yes, people were just buying. So it's funny that you say that, but it actually does happen. It happens a lot more often than what you actually think. So good for you guys for noticing that and realizing that and hearing that, because you're just like, hey, let's make this a little more than if we can.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's one of the things that we have learned in our journey that we need to pay attention to the response, right, from the customer, because we did that a lot with our earrings. Our earrings that we make are one of our best sellers, and we started pricing them at like 16, right?
No, they were like $7 at the very beginning. Like we were just
didn't know what we were doing. Yeah. So somebody told us, they were like, if you are not getting any pushback on that, or you
keep upping your price.
And so we learned that throughout the earrings, and so now we're hearing that with this, and everybody loves it. We're ready to raise the price.
And no one really knows, right? Especially if you're just starting off, right? You're starting off with this, right? With the keychain. Anybody that's starting, right? People don't know, so they're gonna try out a number, right? And you're realizing that afterwards, like, whoa. They're saying yes. Well, what if I up it $1 more, $2, and they're still saying, okay, good. So no one really knows. No one has the right answer. There's no actual book for it. So you learn as you go. It's the way I've seen it, right? You're learning as you go. So again, kudos to you guys that you guys are where you're at right now. Obviously, you guys are doing something right and great. So keep it up. You guys are crushing it. And then my other question, or another question to follow up for the keychains, what else are you guys taking to that besides the keychain? Anything else? Because that you have an F1, and to be honest with you, the keychains fit there, the coasters fit there, the wallets fit there. There's a lot of things that you could actually start personalizing as well too. So any other things that you guys are using while you guys are out there?
So we can customize the journals. We can customize the journals. The journals.
Like you're telling her a secret.
I know, I'm telling all the people.
Did I not say we had fun the first time? I'm telling you guys, this was fun. I knew this was gonna be the case this time around too. So I was so excited when Sam said we're having them live again. So
I swear to you, every time we're like, oh, we're on it. We ordered these little microphones. No, and here we are
sharing an earpod.
Okay, anyway, so one thing I did want to say before we move on
to what else we're bringing is what's really great about the MakerFlo Laserette is that it is such high quality that it is very easy to sell at these markets. So it's not like you're pulling out something that's flimsy, that doesn't feel quality. Like every single time our customers picked up the item that we were engraving for them, they were blown away by the quality of the items. And I'm not just saying that because we're here on this live and we support MakerFlo. I am saying it because it is very, very good stuff. And so now to answer, what are we bringing? We can do the journals, and then we just got the coasters in, and we just got the wallets. So we're excited to bring them to our next event and see how they do. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we can't wait to hear how you guys do with that. Again, a great start, a great pricing point that you guys are going to have to find out as well. So again, I know you guys are doing great. You guys are killing it out there. And yeah, so I can't wait to hear from you guys on the third live we're going to have with you guys.
I'm just going to go ahead and just throw one up now and ask for some help.
I don't know.
I think we have a question. So Sam, what's the question?
Yes. Okay. So we got a question, and this one's coming from Mountain M Thomas LLC, who's been joining pretty often recently. So we appreciate you. But they're asking that machine that was behind Danny, the F2, is that the best for engraving tumblers? And I know you ladies have a bunch of machines as well. So I figured we'd ask you what your favorite thing is. But that's the alarm for this is happening.
All right. Here we go.
Guys. So the way that this works is there's so many noises around me for a second. And then the next thing that happens is I'm gonna minimize you guys for a second. We'll come back to that question about the tumblers and the F2. Just don't let me forget. But yeah, we're gonna make you guys a little small for the moment. And it's gonna be like this. Here we go. And then so this is what's happening, guys. So we're doing a giveaway. All right. What is in the giveaway this time? You might be asking. Well, I mean, do you guys want to know? Are you guys curious about a giveaway? Let's hear it in the comments. Let me see if you guys are wanting a giveaway. Right now, the way that it looks, we have 14 people on Instagram. We only have one person on TikTok. So we're going to do a giveaway on Instagram and then 2 between our Facebook and YouTube channels. Okay. So what we're going to do, if you were here last week, you might already kind of know. I do see that people are asking for ring the bell. Yes. Okay. So it's giveaway time. Okay. All right. So we're doing it. This is what's happening. They'll all say yes, of course. Okay. So to enter to win, I need my friend here, Layla, is going to bring the magical wheel that we all like so much. Here it comes. Okay. Type live21, all one word, all uppercase, live21 in the chat, and you're going to be entered. Okay. Live21. Do remember though, that it's very important to listen for your name, because if you get called, I want to give you that prize, and hopefully it'll take, not very long for me to find you. So go ahead and start putting live21. We're going to see the wheel start to fill up. Live21. Here we go. I'm seeing it start to pop in. Oh, I see the names appearing on the wheel, guys. It's happening. Okay. So right now, the chances are very good for 2 people. But I have a feeling that's about to update real quick. So it's all one word, guys. Live21. Oh, here they come. They're going to start to trickle in. Okay. So let's talk about what the prize is while this wheel is catching up with us. Okay. So the prize today, guys, we're doing Laserette, right? So we're going to give you guys a whole set of the Laserette Coasters. Okay. If you guys aren't sure what they are,
so nice.
you want to hand me the coaster I have right here. So we prepared for this. And yeah, they have a coaster. I have a coaster. To give you guys a fun business idea, put your logo and your QR code on your coaster. So when people are at your house asking you about your business, scan my fridge. All right. Okay. So, so a full set of these, which means one of every color. On top of that, you're also going to be getting a swatch set so you can test your settings. And because it's the summer giveaways, we're also doing an apron and a speaker. And I think the speaker is
I don't have one here.
Not right behind me, even though it normally always is.
I know, I took it down.
All right, so there's a lot of stuff happening on the wheel. I see lots of live 21s coming in the chat. Yeah, a whole set of the coasters. So this in every color, but not with my logo on it. Okay, it'll be blank.
Or you can have that one.
It'll look like this.
Send it to them.
I will say too, for anyone who's been curious about how these work, this side that's embossed, that is your engraving side. The side that's flat, that's your magnet side. So the magnet side is best against magnets. All right, cool. So I feel like we've given everyone enough time to type in live 21.
Oh, there's a lot of good names on there.
While that wheel is catching up, I'm gonna pull the first one from Instagram. Okay, so Instagram, are you ready for this? There's so many. Danny, close your eyes.
Close my eyes.
And you're gonna point.
Oh, you just want me to point at the screen?
And stand on one foot.
All right, here we go.
They're gonna see his finger come through. He's not cheating.
I'm closing my eyes. Am I even close to the
screen? Yep, you're fine. Okay. Pick one.
There?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay.
Cammy Bet.
Hey.
Cammy Bet, good job. Send us a DM. Although I will say, Cammy Bet, I know that name, so I'm not gonna forget you. But make sure you DM us and remind us that you won on Instagram, and we're going to make sure we hook you up. Okay. So Cammy was our first winner. All right. And we did it on Instagram. Okay.
Congratulations.
So let's go ahead. We're going to do one more right now. We'll do one more for Facebook and YouTube, and then we might come back to this giveaway a little later. Okay, guys? So let's go ahead and let's spin that wheel, Layla. Everybody, let's drum roll for Layla spinning the wheel. Here it goes. Who's the winner? All right. Mary Lowther Perkins.
Hey.
Mary, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Cammy, congratulations. So we got two winners going on. All right. So those are the two. Mary, please go ahead and put your email address in the chat. If it doesn't pop through, just send it to us on Facebook or Instagram. Okay. But congrats, Mary. Congrats, Cammy. Now we should go back to the show. Okay. So I'm going to hand it back to Danny. And then I might interrupt to get a little later with some more chaos. Okay, guys. So don't go too far.
And real quick, I want you guys to make sure that you guys are staying for the entire live, because we do have more things coming to you guys. Even some other free stuff that we're going to give away. So don't leave. You want to make sure you're staying here for the live and finding out what else is going to be free. Because like we've mentioned before, that we've been doing these for the last few weeks differently. So we still have we still have more free stuff coming your way. That was pretty hard for me to say. So don't leave. Make sure you guys stay here. But going back to you, ladies. So let's finish talking about what the question that we had, in which was the tumbler and what engravers, right? What engravers they use for it? Is that what it was?
Yes.
Yeah, what machine? Yes.
Like the best ones for those
best
tumblers.
ones for it. Yeah, go for it.
Well, we're no tumbler experts. We're just going to go ahead and say that right now. We do use the F1 to engrave. Actually, you know what? Tell them that that was the thing that we were.
It was the thing that we were scared of the most,
because
everybody was freaking us
out that oh, it's gonna it's gonna bow, and you have to. It's it goes like this, and you have to do all the things. And I was like, I cannot put one more thing in my brain right now.
Everybody else says tumblers. We don't need to do tumblers. And then we did it. We're like,
why did we wait so long?
That was not bad. So anyway, we use our F1
right now to engrave tumblers, and we are planning on upgrading, but we are just really trying to be fiscally responsible and just do things at the timing that makes the most sense. But one way that we are getting around this is we are doing tumbler bars, and we have talked to Mark and John about this, and I think, did we talk about this on our last thing? I don't know if we had done it yet.
But the tumbler bars have been a huge success. So even if you don't have a UV printer, MakerFlo has UV DTFs that you can go online and you can order, and they come to you like super fast. They're very easy to customize, and they have a couple of different options. So if you're a designer and you can customize it yourself, you can go ahead and do that. And if not, then you can follow along on the website and customize it. And so that's one of the things that we love to do. So we have some transfers here that we've printed because now we have a laminator, and then our tumblers, and that's one way that we kind of get around not engraving things on site.
Nice
but we're
tumbler,
still
by the
able
way.
to customize.
Yeah, I know, right?
I know where I can get one of those.
Yeah, so that's kind of what we do, and it has been a huge success as well.
Yeah.
Right up there next to live engraving, tumbler bars have made us a lot of money.
That's awesome. Yeah. And I think we actually, last year when we were in Texas, that's when we had this entire wall behind. Well, you can't see it right now,
Oh my gosh, that was so much fun.
but
Yeah.
it was, yeah. I mean, that's exactly when we brought it out for the first time. And I mean, you guys were part of that, and you guys saw how crazy it got. And by the way, we're going to be in Texas in a couple of months again, so that's going to be a lot of fun. So if you're in Texas, make sure you guys come by and say hi. We do have a question. So yes, Sam?
Yeah, a few. Okay, so first
few.
I need to set the story straight. My friends on Instagram, they're complaining that they did not see their names pop on the wheel. You will not, because the wheel only works with Facebook and YouTube, which is why we did a specific drawing for Instagram, and then we did a drawing for Facebook, YouTube. I will tell you what, there's only 15 people on Instagram right now. So when I gave you guys the opportunity, your chances were a lot better than people on Facebook and YouTube. However, that being said, since we're killing it on Facebook and YouTube, if I do another giveaway, it might only be on that channel. So you might want to move over to Facebook and YouTube, because that's where all the people at who want to play. So if you want your name on the wheel, that's where you go. I might be doing one more giveaway. Might be doing something else. I might just share live deals with you later on, because we do have a special that I'm going to talk about a little bit. So lots of things are coming up, but for anyone who was curious why that didn't work, that's what's happening. Hope you all understand now. See, and my friend Pennyface Creations is on all three, so get with the program, guys.
Thanks, Joe.
And then for anyone,
he's not messing around. He wants to win.
and for anyone who came in late who's giving us advice on where to move the girls' mics, this is as good as it gets for now. Okay, when the live is over, you can watch the replay and catch the beginning, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But for now, just know that
We're mortified. So sorry.
Okay? It's fine. We're going to get through this. This is amazing. You guys are crushing it. There's a lot of people watching, and not only that, but they're all staying. So you're doing something right, regardless of what's happening with the mic. So that's all. Just back to you guys.
Okay, so
More fun things might happen.
So question for you ladies. I mean, I think it's Liz Rocha. I think I can't really see that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So she's actually asking, how do you do? Oh, go back down. I can't read it. How do you? Pretty much the question is, how do you? Yeah, there it is. How do you center the UV DTF on a sticker on a tumbler to make sure they are always in the same place on multiple tumblers? That's a great question.
Hopes and dreams.
Praying
Right
and
here. Yeah,
These
tossing up a couple prayers.
These magical
These
fingers.
magical fingers right here, but then I don't really want to show you because it's gardening season, and so I've lost nail polish.
So
One of us
quick.
has to have our
Nails done, and the other one gets to
It is
not. It is not I. So I will tell you, that is me. Everybody's got their strengths, you guys, and placement and soft hands is not Kendra.
No. I break things all the time.
Kendra breaks things all the time. So yeah, so this is what we ordered, and this is from just Amazon. You can grab these on Amazon, and it's got this little divot here for you to place your cups into, and it comes with this little squeegee. So these are literally perfect. Yeah, just like this. This way, if you need it, if you want to look this way if you want to keep it level, right? So here's what we generally do, specifically with the MakerFlo cups, because we don't order cups from anyone else, so it doesn't matter. But what we will do is just leave the lid on.
Say it louder for the people in the back. No.
Stop wasting your time.
Stop wasting your time.
Just stick with the best.
Yeah.
So we leave the lid on so we don't have any guessing with like the screw lid. So when you are looking at this, guys, you can see I always go where the drink hole cup is, and then you've got your latch right on the opposite side there. And so I put the drink hole down because you want it while people are drinking it. That's where you want to see your decals at. And so I always put the drink hole down, and I make sure that this little guy up here is right at the top. And then honestly, from that point, it is my eyeballs and my hands, because apparently I have a skill for this.
She does.
And then I will just like decide where I want it. Yep. Peel that bad boy. If I wanted to, and if I needed a jig, I would actually probably put a piece of paper underneath this with like a center line all the way out. That way I could see my center line from to the left and the right of my cup. To know where I would want to put it on. But depending on what you're doing for, like, we just did some for a local chamber.
Yeah.
And so the design that they sent us was really long. Like it was like this, it covered like the span of the thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, depending on what you're doing, it could be a small name, it could be a really big logo. So you don't really need a template, sort of. It just kind of is like, you need this much space here, and this much space here. And
sometimes the designs are just very, the designs are just very forgiving. And so you're able to, as long as you get it as close as possible. And then when you're doing a tumbler bar, nobody cares. They're just putting it all over the place. So.
And they're having fun doing it, because it's fun. It's actually it's very entertaining. It's fun. So I'm not to take away from what we're actually here for the live with, but obviously it's a maker twist, right, system. So with the handle, right, have you tried putting it in the handle and lining it up like that as well too? Because remember, if you have the handle on the maker twist, you also want to make sure that you're not putting that UVDTF somewhere where you're not going to be able to see it, where you're drinking your cups, right? So that's something
it's
also
super important to test that before you start laying down decals if you are, selling it with the handle.
Correct. Yeah. Awesome. But again, not to take away from the live anyway. So back to what we are going to, we'll eventually we'll get to the engraving part, but any questions for the ladies right now, that we have them here right now, ask away, especially with the Laserette. If you're thinking about the Laserette or getting some Laserette, you heard them real quick, keychains, journals, coasters, very easy to work with, right? Not hard. It, again, depending on the machine that you have, it's going to engrave beautifully anyways. Any other tricks or any other tips that you can go ahead and maybe help or try to, I guess I don't know if convincing is the word, maybe push them to, if they were like, well, should I get this? Should I try it out? What would you suggest, and what would you tell the people that are watching right now to do it, not to do it, and stop wasting time, right?
Yeah. So stop wasting time. Just do it. Like, first of all, get any and all of the Laserette, because it is honestly the quality in it, the stitching in it, the feel of it. Like, we decided from a very early phase that we wanted to put out quality products. And so sometimes that means that we're not shopping at some of the other places that are available to us because they just have a cheaper look and a cheaper feel. And honestly, if that's your market and if that's who you are or whatever, because it looks fine for you, it feels great for you, or where you're selling at, that's great. But that's just not, we wanted a little bit more of an elevated feel and everything. And so down to like the stitching, down to the folded edges, down to the boxes that it comes in, the entire situation is just, it's giving, yes, I'll pay more money for this. Like the best way to say it.
Giving quality.
Yes. And so I would just honestly say, don't waste your time with some of the other stuff, because it's just not as good. It's not as heavy. It's not as sturdy. It's some of the stitching is, kind of like here and there. It's hit and miss. The other stuff doesn't come with a nice box that you can get. Like, it's easily giftable. That's one of the other things that people have said from picking up our stuff and just looking at the packaging and all of that. And yes, we add, we've got hang tags and we've got ribbons and we've got all that kind of stuff, but we just add that on to what you guys are already providing, and it just makes everything
instantly
so much
elevates
easier.
it. And I would say tips and tricks. Make sure that you are testing your settings and you know exactly what's going to work on your machine before you go to your market. Don't just say, oh, I'll just look really quick on Facebook and I'll just grab it really quick and I'll grab the settings. Make sure that you're testing before you go, so that specifically for your laser, because one thing might work on our laser that doesn't work on yours. It's going to be really close, but it's not going to be exactly the same.
And you make a great point, because we were trying one of the designs earlier, right? And again, we tried to engrave on the back of the keychain, right? And we're like, well, that didn't work. But we tried it one more time and it came out. And so having those those settings obviously helps and stuff like that. But once you have them dialed down, it's just go, 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 go and stuff. So if you have something, it sounds like obviously you guys have a system and it's working. So, I mean, speak for it, right? You guys are right here doing it and it's working. So again, I told you guys, you guys are doing something right. You guys are doing something great. So keep it up, keep killing it. You guys are amazing. We have a question, Sam?
We have a few.
A few?
One,
okay,
I've got Jerry was asking Mary if she got a message. Mary was one of the winners. Mary, just go ahead and DM us. You won't receive a message from me unless I don't hear from you in a few days. And then the other one is Liz said thank you for the answer earlier. So thank you guys for that. And then people were asking, do you have any trouble with the UV DTF coming off with washing? So that's a great question. Other than that, everybody was just saying how much they love the Laserette. I will say we have a special offer coming soon. So if I interrupt again, just know that there's something coming soon. But yes, back to you guys.
Awesome. And again, don't forget, not only does Sam have an announcement, maybe, but also we still have other things that are going to be for free. So you do not want to miss that. And stay tuned for all those details because we're going to be using them as well. So stay tuned for that. But again, ladies, any other advice that you might want to share, that you want to give out to anybody who's watching, who's maybe in the fence of, should I do it? Like, I really love the idea of starting a business and you know, going out there on the weekend. Like, what kind of advice would you give anyone who's watching right now?
Wow, that's kind of a big question. If you're saying for starting a whole business, that's kind of a big one. But I think okay, so let's see. How do you keep the tumblers from printing backwards or inverted?
Oh, that's a great question. Saved by the bell.
Okay.
Saved by the bell.
All right, guys. So it's noise time again. So this time it's gonna. I'm sorry. I know we probably scare you guys every time. My apologies. But I'm gonna go ahead and just take over again real quick. So this time it's gonna be a little different. I do see a lot of questions coming in. So you might have seen them popping up on the screen kind of fast. That's because I was saving them for later. So don't worry. We will come back to those. I'm gonna start just a few more real quick. Okay. So those are coming back later. So we'll get those questions answered shortly. But for now, you guys might be curious what the live deal is, right? Because we've been doing this for a few weeks now where we do also a free live special for you guys. Well, when I say free, I mean an incentive to purchase something, right? So today, hopefully you guys really liked those coasters that I was showing you earlier. So for the people that are sad that they didn't get this for free, don't worry, I still want to give it to you for free. But it's with one little caveat. You have to go in and place a $99 order. So for orders placed, as long as they're hitting the $99 threshold, go in and then we'll add this set to your order as well. And then you want to put in the code. So if you're wondering how to do that, let me show you. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull up the little side camera here. We're going to go ahead and
don't worry, it's going to come engraved already too. But
no, it's not.
Oh, it's not?
It will not.
Okay.
It will not. No. But here we are. We're on the website. Okay. I will tell you that on Facebook and YouTube, you're going to see the full website. On Instagram, you're just going to see a little sliver of it. So if you need the full replay, just watch it on YouTube a little later on. And for the Instagrammers and TikTokers, just bear with me. Okay. So guys, we're on the website right here. Now, once you're on the website, you're probably wondering, what do I need to do next? Okay. So then we're going to go to wholesale bulk. And that's going to be where the samples are. So you'll see all the different bulk options here. We're going to go ahead and click on order samples. Now, the sample set that I'm talking about, and I know people were asking about as well, is the Laserette coaster set. Okay. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to click on the Laserette right here. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to add the coasters. So we're going to click on right where it says bottle opener coaster. Okay. We're going to add that to our cart. All right. Now, once that's in my cart, I know that I still need to purchase $99 worth of things to get that to be free. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and let's see. Why don't I just try? Why don't I get some journals too? How about that? Really. So let's go ahead and add the journal pack to the cart as well. I'm going to go ahead and view my cart. So now I have the Laserette sample packs for the journals and for the coasters, but we want to make those coasters free. All right. So now we'll go ahead and add the promo code. So we're going to add in live. Nope, not lice. Live 21. And we're going to click apply. Never lice. All right.
Never lice.
Never lice. And then it's actually going to come up free. So let me see why that's not quite working. Give us just a quick moment here, and let me figure out why that's not working. But in the meantime,
it will work.
It will work
work.
just a few moments.
Works better than our microphone.
Better than the microphones. All right, we're going to go back to Danny, and I'm going to let you guys know as soon as that is ready for you. Okay, guys? So remember, live 21, and we're going to get a free coaster pack with any $99 purchase, okay? And I might interrupt you a little later with another giveaway, okay? So back to Danny for now. Answer up the questions you have, and then we have 5 pinned questions for you ladies.
Okay, 5 pinned questions. All right. Okay, so we'll come back to that and show you guys exactly when Sam gets it, when she gets an answer.
Yeah.
But for now, let's get to the question. Like I was mentioning, ask you guys, you ladies. What's someone that's on the fence of trying to start this? Like, what kind of advice would you give? And I mean, obviously, we are all at that at points like, oh, I don't know, I don't have enough time. Yes, I know it's time consuming. It takes a lot of dedication. But if you really want it, you're going to have to go get it, right? So what kind of advice do you guys give out?
I just kind of, while you were doing the giveaway and thinking kind of through what I wanted to say, I would say if the person is at the point where they're on the fence and they've already thought through a lot of the things, right? The logistics, the childcare, if that's a problem, the startup funds, maybe they've already said, I've got all of that kind of figured out. Honestly, I think one of the biggest things that I wish we could go back in time and fix is wasting our time buying things from the dollar store, buying things from Walmart and Hobby Lobby, and running around looking for quality items for a discounted price, because you can't just buy full price items and engrave them and then double the cost and make any money. And so I would say I wish that we would have started shopping with some of the suppliers sooner, and especially with MakerFlo sooner. I think that it really would have made things a lot easier in our transition. And honestly, like, we are truly saying this from experience. We are in year 5 and we have spent a lot of money on garbage. When was it? Just like maybe a month and a half ago, we filled garbage bags with product from our first and second year, and we just took it to the Goodwill and donated it. And it was stuff that, like, could we have kept on pulling it out and zhuzhing it up and selling it? Yeah, probably. But like,
people bought it when we were first doing it.
But like, not worth our time, not the quality we want to show as our brand, and not where we really want it to be. And so if we could give you that piece of advice, it would be, well, one, make sure that you're financially in a place where you can do this. Don't ever jump into this business thinking that it's just going to be super easy really quick, because it might not be. But also, 2, lean on the suppliers in this industry who have already done all of the work for us. They have tested, they have done everything, especially MakerFlo. When we've had these candid conversations with Mark and John about all of the work and thought process, and especially from their maker experience that they have put into these products, it's chef's kiss. It's like the best. So that would be what I would say.
Awesome. Yeah, that's great. And it's good advice. Go ahead.
I would say that the other thing that would have helped us would be like niching down.
Oh, niche down. Niche down. You don't need to be selling 9,000 things.
All the way down.
We still sell 9,000 things and we have niche.
Yeah. It's rough. Because here's the thing, like, there's, we have 4 different lasers in a UV printer. So like, literally the possibilities are endless, and there's so many nice things. It just is like, you have these like squirrel moments that you're like, oh, I want to make that. Oh, I want to make that. Ooh, that's pretty. Let's buy that. And so, you hop around a lot and you do that. And I think that one of the things for us was really like tying our culture into the products that we are creating and what we're offering and stuff like that. And so that really helped us, I feel like, niche down. If you could just that's what you need to do. Yeah. Because it just will help. Like, things can get really out of hand. The operation can get a little hairy pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So having an idea of what you want to do or who you want to sell to, even if you don't know exactly what you want to make yet, right? But knowing who you want to sell to will help you figure that out.
And I think that's the biggest thing, right? Finding who, right? That's who you want to. Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. We do have some questions. Are you ready for a question, Sam?
So many questions.
So many questions. So we do have a few questions that are asking. So take it away.
So many that I just took it from Danny before he was ready. Okay. So first, they want us to go over the washing question again with the UVDTF. Maybe speak more to like the prepping of the surface beforehand, all that jazz.
Yeah. Okay. We will wipe. Yeah, we wipe the product down with some
isopropyl alcohol. We love saying that. Everybody says it like 9,000 times when they say it.
It's a fun word.
Like, isopropyl.
Yeah. So yes, we will clean the surface with isopropyl alcohol and just do a quick swipe of that before we lay down our transfer. We put the transfer on there, and then when we do give these to people, we have heard from we have asked around a ton of makers, and we get very varied answers. So some people will say, I have thrown this bad boy in the dishwasher 20 times already and nothing has come off. And some people will say, oh, well, we put ours in. And maybe that's a difference with what ink you're using. Maybe that's a difference with what machine you have. Maybe that's a difference with how you prepped your material. And so just to stay safe, we will tell people if it is printed, if it's UV DTF'd, to be safe, just hand wash your cup, your item, your glass, and don't let it just sit in a tub of water. And you should be fine. And so that just keeps us safe on our end, so that they have the customer has the expectation that this is how they're supposed to care for their item. And it takes a little bit of the pressure off of you as the maker. Like if I'm telling you to just hand wash this and don't put it in the dishwasher, and if you put it in the dishwasher, that's on you.
Yeah. And I think only one person that we told that to was like, oh, well, I can't buy it then. And I'm like, then you're not our customer, Mike. Like if that's gonna be the deal breaker, like you have
deal breaker, yeah.
And then like if you just have to hand wash it, and so we've only had one customer who has been like, well, I'm not gonna buy it then. Everybody else has bought it and nobody has had a problem. So just keep that in mind.
I think the most important thing is just clear communication with your customer, and as long as they have those expectations, then you're good.
And I believe that inside of every single MakerFlo tumbler comes a hand wash only ticket. So that's already included in there, tumbler instructions in every single one. And so this is going to be a real time saver. I always say, oh, inside the cup, there's instructions, and just follow those and you should be great.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like the number 4
like
says do not drop.
Please.
What else, Sam? What else?
Okay, so more things. And first, I'm going to knock out a few of these because some of the questions I feel like we can answer. One, the code is being worked on. Apparently, technical issues are contagious today. So just give us a minute. You're gonna hear like something like this obnoxious happening. So don't worry. We'll tell you as soon as that's working again. It's not you, it's us. We're sorry. The next thing is someone let us know that they were using the box as a jig for their Laserette items. That's perfect. That's exactly what we hope for when we kind of place it like that. Someone else was asking, are there different Laserette settings depending on the color? And I think we went over that a little bit today too. Yes, depending. I know John mentioned that the white and the navy seem to engrave a little differently. I will say too, the black to silver also engraves a little bit differently, right? So we have a few different settings, but typically most of the color engraving to black is around the same. So if you have that kind of base setting worked out, do a little test grid and see which works best on your swatch set. And someone had asked, do I need to test every single item? No, test your swatch set, test every color, and then you're good to go.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Now I do have a fun question, and I'll let you ladies guess because I have to look up the answer. How much does the F1 weigh?
Oh, I know.
You know?
I know.
All right. Go ahead, Danny.
It's about 10 pounds.
That's right. Did you look on my sheet?
No.
Okay, I must be really strong because I was going to say like 4.5.
I was going to say 5.
We're just.
You don't know your own strength.
We're out here. I worked out today.
We're out here bench pressing.
There you go.
Okay.
See?
It's super. So what I will say is that
it's
weight-wise, it's super easy to carry to markets. It's not a problem.
Yeah, absolutely. It really is. What else do we have, Sam?
Okay, so the only other comments were that they waited to place their order because they were hoping something would happen today. So good on you. Just wait a little bit longer. And then somebody did ask, and I know we talked about this a little bit, but I think this is where we got caught off. Someone was saying, how do you keep the tumblers from printing backwards or inverted?
I'm confused.
So that might be more of a UV color printing question.
Yeah, we don't have a rotary for our UV printer, so we have not done that. We have only done the UV DTF transfers
when you guys are using like the Eufy, does it have like a screen? Like, have you guys used that before?
We have a logo jet.
We have a logo jet. We don't
have
Logo
a
jet?
UV.
So with your setup, are you guys seeing like a vision beforehand, like a framing, like anything like that? Like, how do you know where your design is going to place?
They pray.
Oh, okay.
I just taught a whole
Whole
There's
thing
a
for
lot.
UV Inkfest on this.
Maybe
so,
someone's teeing you up.
There you go. Just that was low hanging fruit. That was great. So we use Adobe Illustrator, and if you are familiar with Adobe Illustrator, you can set your first artboard to be the exact same size as your bed. And when you do that and you send it over to the software for your UV printer, it automatically translates and it knows that it's
looking at the exact dimensions of your bed size. So when I design in Adobe Illustrator, I set up two that are identical.
It's working now. So you guys can go ahead and put the orders through with the code live21. It works. I just tested it. Proceed.
This is like a test
of like our like ADHD, like our ability to like stay on track. I'm like,
I told you, everyone who started at the beginning, I told you guys did not want to miss today. This was going to be a lot of fun. You weren't going to know what was going to happen at all.
It's a mess. That's what's going on over here. Okay, so do you want to keep going? Are we going to record?
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
We'll see.
No, go ahead.
Maybe.
Okay. So you set up two identical artboards. On one of them, you're going to print your template. So that's going to be like, if you're printing the shape of whatever you're printing.
So I actually set up to print on top of one of the coasters.
So you will print your template out, and then you
will also put your design right on top of that,
and you put it exactly where you want it to be. When
you duplicate your artboard, it's going to see the template, and then it's going to see the design.
And so at all times, whenever you do it with this method, which log on to UV Inkfest, buy your Pro Pass, and you can watch my session, it's going to print exactly where you tell it to every time. So that's how it would work for a lot of UV printers. It's not like a laser where you get to see on the camera and you're framing things and you're able to like move it around visually. You have to do it all internally in the software.
Nice. Okay. Hopefully that answers and that helps a little bit.
I hope that helps. I'm sorry if I made that
we
more confusing.
Hopefully that helps and we answered that. They answered that question. Real quick, I know someone mentioned earlier about using the jig, the box as a wallet. So yeah. So if you haven't seen it, this is the way it comes. Every color comes boxed individually, and it just opens up. I have a black wallet. Oh, I have a black wallet in here. And yeah, so you pretty much open it. You can go ahead and lay it down. Obviously, you have your slots in there, and then you have all the cash that you're gonna make in there. So, put it in there and stuff. But yeah, so yes, a lot of people are using the box actually as a jig. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, as a jig. And yeah, and for us here that we have the F2, we literally just lay it there and we're ready to go. Hope maybe we'll get a chance to engrave one in a little bit. But yeah, absolutely. And I think we have a question. So go for it, Sam.
So we did get a question, and it was on the restock for the white handles. So I did go ahead and I checked on the site. It's not on the site yet, but don't worry because you asked that question. I now have the answer, so we'll get that added in shortly. 2 to 3 weeks. That is the date we're expecting.
Nice.
If you sign up for alerts, that's the best way to know as soon as it comes back into stock. But I would definitely suggest doing that. And for those of you who are waiting to place your orders, go ahead. It works now. Live 21. Free coaster pack with a $99 purchase or more.
Hey, there you
Again,
go.
you got to put the coasters in your bag and you have to order it as that sample set, and then you put in live 21. Okay.
That's awesome.
All right. So everybody, you got this. That code is only good until midnight tonight, and that's Arizona time. So that means you have exactly 6 hours and 19 minutes from now to get that done. And in about thank you. I try. In about 3 to 8 minutes, something else is going to happen. So back to you, Danny.
All right. So I'm just setting this up real quick to see if we have a chance to engrave the wallet, just to show everybody how easy it is. I can see literally just laid it down just right there and then on our engraver and stuff. And for us that we already have, that we have the settings for it, I easily just go and I start I go to my settings that I saved earlier, and that's one of the things that's pretty cool, that we could go ahead and save these. And if we're doing batches, right, we could just keep continuing, especially like the keychains, right? I think I could probably lay, I don't know, maybe 6, maybe even more, just on that bed right there. And if I'm doing a run of 10, I think I could probably knock them out all at once. So saving the settings does help a lot. In this case here, I'm just gonna try it real quick just to show you guys how fast it engraves and how the details on these. And you might see something that you might be able to get for free later on today. So let's try it. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna turn on my purifier real quick because it does get a little smoky in here, and since we are indoor. But so make sure you guys check this out. It's gonna take about, what did it tell me? Did it tell me? It didn't tell me how far, but let's try this and let's see how it goes.
Ladies, do you want to fire something up? Like, do you want to show off what that little guy back there can do?
Let's do
This
it.
little baby.
So there you go.
You mean this old thing?
So that took all of 10 seconds, guys. 10 seconds without even having to move it out of the jig, out of the box, just right in there. Look how fast that was. And yes, we are going to be giving away free designs for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So check it out. Can you want to explain how they can get those designs, Sam?
Sure. Let's go ahead and we'll flip over to me and let's talk about that. So if you guys like some of the designs that Danny has been showing off tonight, there's been a couple of them. I will tell you, there's like 4 different themes. There's going to be like a Father's Day theme. There's a traveling theme. There's a realtor theme. And then what's the last one? What am I missing?
I didn't hear what you said. So we have an adventure, like
adventures,
camping, the groom.
That's what I was missing, the groom. So there's a whole, there's like a bridal groom party. So we did 4 different styles for you. Each one of those styles has at least 3 different designs to cover your wallet, your coaster, and your keychain. So at the end of this live, if you go to Instagram or Facebook, either one, and you DM us live21, you will get access to those files. Not only will you get access to those files, but you're gonna get access to a recap. I might pop in your DMs with a quick little message. So sorry. And then you might also get access to the replay. So if you guys are enjoying this and you want more, that's how you pop in and you get that. And
oh, there it is again. There it is.
Okay. So for this one, guys, so many noises. All right, we're gonna go ahead and let's do another giveaway. All right. So we still have a good amount of people on YouTube here and Facebook. So let's go ahead and let's do the giveaway on there. And you know what? Instagram, you stayed strong with 18. So hey, I might, you know what? Should we do one for them too?
Let's include them. Let's include Instagram.
Okay, so we'll include Instagram. Let's go ahead and we're going to switch gears here a little bit. I'll make you guys teeny tiny. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. So now we're going to go ahead and do, and I will say, we didn't tell Alexis and Kendra that they would be here the whole live. I didn't know that. So you ladies, at any time you have to leave, just like blink twice. Okay. We understand. You're amazing. Okay. So guys, the wheel is back. All right. So go ahead. Live 21 again, type live 21, all one word, capital live, on Instagram. You will not see your name pop up onto the wheel, but don't worry. I'm not forgetting you, Instagram. We will do a giveaway for you. Live 21. I need you to be on Facebook and YouTube typing all that out. Let's go. Danny has something to say.
So rápidamente los de Instagram que están ahorita van a tener la oportunidad de participar ahorita también otra vez. No van a ver el nombre de ustedes en la wheel, ¿verdad? Pero ahorita vamos a escoger a alguien ahorita en Instagram. So si están ahorita en Instagram, no se vayan a ir. Le vamos a dar una oportunidad a ustedes también de ganar otro premio. All right, Sam, go for it.
All right. What he said. All right. So guys, keep typing in live 21. I know the Facebook, YouTube wheel takes a second to load, so we'll go ahead and let it do its thing. While that's happening, I see a lot of live 21s going on Instagram, and it's gone up like another 5 people. So that means that they want their friends to win 10 people. Okay. Go. All right. So live 21, nothing to slouch on Instagram. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to do the giveaway on Instagram first. Danny, quit looking. I need you to close your eyes so that you can come pick a
I'm picking
winner.
again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Close your eyes.
Close my eyes.
Okay.
All right.
And then hold on. I'm gonna scroll a little bit. I go a little back and
I
forth.
have my eyes closed.
His eyes are closed, as you
My
can
eyes are
see.
closed.
All right, go ahead and pick.
Am I in the right direction?
Yep.
Okay.
Keep going up or down,
Up or down.
and then forward.
Okay.
There you go.
Got it.
All right.
Picked one.
Yep.
Hey.
Okay, so on Instagram we have a winner.
Ganador
YouTube,
de
Facebook,
Instagram.
we're still loading up the wheel there, so don't you worry. But on Instagram, UT Chrisit, you are the winner. So UTCHRISUT. Go ahead and send us a DM on Instagram, and we'll make sure we get you taken care of. That's UTCHRISUT. Good job. I see that the wheel is slowly gathering all of these names. You know what I think it is?
Hold on. Ganador de Instagram. El nombre es UTCH Chris. SUT. So, si ese es el nombre de Instagram de ustedes, mándenos un mensaje en Instagram. Usted fue el ganador o ganadora de Instagram.
See. Okay, so good job, Instagram. We got 2 winners from there all day, and then we're gonna pull a winner from this YouTube Facebook spin here. We got quite the wheel going on, I will say. Let's see. Do we have a go ahead from Layla to pull this wheel? You want to check in with her real quick?
Let me check.
Because this wheel's been going crazy, guys. And while Danny's checking, I will say one more time: if you DM us anytime after this live 21 to Instagram or Facebook, you're going to get the options for the free files that we have available for you. 4 different designs, at least 3 files in each design. And then on top of that, we're also doing a recap for you, and we have the replay available on YouTube.
Layla said it's good.
It's good.
It's
good
to go.
All right, well, let's spin it. Layla, give us a wheel spin. Guys, drum roll again. Let's go. Here it comes. Here it comes. All right, the winner, Rusty Llama Design. Oh, I've seen that name pop up before too. Congrats, Rusty Llama Design.
All right.
You guys crushed it. So we gave away 4 prizes today. And again, the prizes for all 4 of those winners is going to be the coaster set. It's going to be an apron, and it's going to be a swatch set and a speaker, because it's summertime. So you need your vibes, right? So Rusty Llama Design, please send us your email address either in the chat, or go ahead and send us a DM on Instagram or Facebook. Okay. Let's see. And then I see some delayed responses coming in. Guys, the wheel just took a minute to update, but don't worry, by the time it's spun, they were all there. It just might not have displayed. But thank you guys so much for entering. We have 4 winners, and we're up to quite a bit of people on here right now. So let me know if you guys need that live deal again. And I'm going to hand it back to my friends here and Danny. So go ahead, guys.
So while they set up, if you let us know what exactly you guys are going to be working on, I went ahead and I engraved on our wallet. That took 13 seconds. And again, this is one of the free designs that you are going to be able to get at the end of the live. And like Sam mentioned, there's 4 or 5 different
four different
styles of designs. Yeah. So this is one of them. This is I love this one. I picked this one just because guess what? It's also wedding season too as well, right? So imagine having this groomsmen, right? A wedding that you know about. Someone's getting married, and you're looking for gifts for your grooms. Look at this. And look at the detail. Look at how smooth it is. Again, it's a full wallet. Oh, there it is. Full wallet. Great. You saw it. You saw it. Yeah. But again, it's a great gift. It's a great idea. And again, it's going to be a few designs that you're able to get for free as well. And then again, not only do they come in that.
Mine's not upside down.
This one's not upside down. But there he is. It's another one that Sam made earlier. And then you have all this in the back as well too. So and don't forget too, you can personalize it inside as well to put a name. All right, there you go. So what are you guys working on?
They're doing it.
We just did this while you were chatting it up, doing all the giveaways and stuff. This just to show you like how simple and easy it is to engrave and how fast, especially when you're on site. This name took 8 seconds.
There you go.
one of the other things that I love about this, like MakerFlo's Laserette in particular, is that it engraves so clean.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to wipe it. You don't have to bring like an alcohol or an LA or a micro or whatever. Like it literally is, you pick it up off the thing, you put the little doodad on, the crab, that, and oh my gosh, I'm
great.
obsessed. Okay, you guys, we just tried something new. Okay, this is the first time we did it. This was either going to work or we weren't going to tell you about
it.
We were going to slide that off the table.
There you go. Hey, that's the only way you're going to find out, right?
Right? So we just got these, we ordered from Daniel from Alive Pixel, his jigs. And he literally started making like your stuff exactly for your guys' products. And he sent us stuff for like the jewelry and all of that. And so when I pulled out his jig, I literally just pulled this out today. I pulled out this jig and I was like, what is this little notch on the bottom for?
That's cool.
How cool is that? Okay, so this is the first.
Really
I just used our settings for like quick bangles. And so that's why I was like, it's either going to work or not, because I haven't tested on this material yet. But we just made this. One of our friends, she just had another baby. So we put her name on it. Awesome. And then we put Mama Established 2019. That's when her first,
that's awesome.
Her first daughter was born. So how fun is that?
And that also took 30 seconds to do this.
The metal part.
And 8 seconds to do this.
So giving this as such a meaningful thing at a market or an event where you're coming and bringing your laser, people start crying when you I'm not kidding you. People start crying when you
customize things. Random people.
The amount of hugs I have had to give to strangers.
But look at even that small detail though, like that small detail, like you said right now, makes a difference, a big difference, right? And
it really does.
I didn't even think about that. So thank you for sharing that, because that's awesome. That's just more personalization that, again, it means it has a more meaningful thing now, right? More, not that it didn't mean anything before, but now it has more value to it. More people, it's awesome. So thank you for sharing that. That's great. That's awesome.
So here's one of the things, like where's these guys. Okay, so when you guys order the keychains, this is how they come, and like this little keychain thing is actually not attached. The reason why they do that is so that it will lay flat in your machine. So this is how it comes, and so it's super easy then to just put that little lobster claw on there, and then you hand them the whole thing, and now we've got personalization and personalization. I literally never would have thought about engraving that little metal piece. But Daniel from Alive Pixel did. And so honestly, this is what the little guy looks like.
That's awesome.
Daniel, Alive Pixel. I think you use code Laserette 1819 to like save money on it. But I pulled this out today and I was like, obsessed. I sent him a message and I was like, are you serious? Is this what this is for? And he was like, yes. And then he goes, and now you can charge $5 more for extra personalization. And I was like,
there you go. That is awesome. That is great. I think we're going to have to reach out to him too and be like, hey, where's ours?
Absolutely.
You saw it here first.
You guys
use code Medetta1819.
There you go. Yes. Don't forget. Yes, we can't forget that. But yeah, absolutely. I'm in. And again, it's just the details. And again, the more details you add to it, the more meaning it has. And people are just, oh my God, that's amazing, right? So yeah, that's awesome. So again, we thank you for sharing with that.
Moving forward, thinking about Father's Day, right? Like keychains are definitely something that are like an easy gift for Father's Day. So like having, maybe some Father's Day files, I don't know, that you can
some
do.
Free ones.
I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
So most of the laser pieces need a jig to engrave. Okay, so no, you don't need a jig.
You could use a bowl of rice.
You could use a bowl of rice, which we have done.
We have. We've done that.
Yeah. So you can just lay that on the.
We did worse. We did worse on our live
last time with MakerFlo. We used a rag
to keep it
inside of the laser.
It was great.
You guys were like, that's what you're using. You're like so no, you don't need a jig. However, a jig makes your life so much easier. It makes your process streamlined. It makes it so that you are not having to, like, every time you have somebody come up to your booth and they want to, okay, I'll take a pink one or I'll take a black one. Okay, now you got to open the thing. Now you got to put it in. Now you have to make sure that you're placing that in the exact same area. And if
on
you
your base
don't,
plate,
on your base plate, if you don't have a jig, and if you don't do that, then you're literally typing in a name, because everybody's names are different. So some are taller, some are fatter, whatever. So now you're going to type the name in, and then you're going to have to look at your thing, and you're going to have to do the framing, and you're going to have to make sure it's exactly where you want it to be. You can do all of those things, and we have. We have done those things.
Of course we have.
But if you have a jig, you literally make this, or you can download the file with your jig. You put that into your Xtool file. You name it MakerFlo Keychain, and then you put your text box right where you know it's. So I actually have this. I downloaded the file, and then I pulled in another of this shape right here, smaller, so that that frame sits right on top of where the stitching is. So I know exactly where the whole thing is going to fit in here, but I know that wherever I put it in is actually going to sit inside of the stitching. And so now I know exactly how big my logo can be, my name can be, my picture can be, and it goes to the correct spot every single time.
That's awesome. That's great. It's how they say, right? Work smarter, not harder. But I saw someone say that someone uses Play-Doh. Did I read that correctly? That's
probably,
yes. Yeah, so that's awesome.
Especially
and I
for
think we have
rings and stuff,
Yeah, do we have questions?
Yes. Okay, so a few. People were asking for links, and there were so many things we were talking about that I just want to make sure that I've covered all the links that have been asked for. So first, they were asking for the link for that jig, and that one is from Alive Pixel, so I put that in the chat. I know you girls said that you have a affiliate code. What was that code again?
Yes, Madera 1819.
Perfect. So if you were here and you know who they are, you remember their name, that's it. That's the affiliate code. And then the machine that they are using is the Xtool F1. So we do have that available on our website on MakerFlo. So I put that link in the chat for you guys as well. The one that Danny's using is the Xtool F2 Ultra. I looked on the site. We don't have it on the site yet, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. It is out in the world. You can find it on Xtool. So you can find it there, and we'll have it on the website soon. And when it is on the website, it comes with our service when you purchase it from us. So just keep that in mind.
It comes with these lives.
It comes with the lives. And, you know, Danny will show up if you really need him to, or Pierre.
I will show up
one
at
of
your
the two.
front door. And yeah.
If Catherine's here, she'll attest to Pierre showing up when you need him. But anyways, so just a reminder, guys. So if you DM us Live21 on Facebook or Instagram, you're going to get those free files that we've been showing off today. You're also going to get a recap and a replay. And then we have that offer that's still going on. So if you guys are wanting that free coaster set, all you have to do is put at least $99 worth of stuff into your cart. Then go ahead and add that sample pack of coasters from the sample section. And then you go ahead and type in Live21 to make that free. So hopefully that was really awesome. Yes, Madera 1819, that is their affiliate link for Alive Pixels. I will tell you that there are other jigs out there as well. I gave Ashley a little bit of shade because she has not sent us her jig yet. But she has a jig as well for the keychain that also is a 2-for-1. So it's a keychain or a coaster. So, you know, there's a lot of cool stuff out there. A lot of people are making really awesome stuff for the MakerFlo product specifically. Maybe it's because it's MakerFlo stuff and they want to share the love and they know that that's what people are buying.
They know what we need.
You know what I like, baby.
Right. So hopefully I answered all of those questions. Let me know if I missed anything. I'm going to hand it back to Danny. We only have a few more minutes left. So guys, if you have anything left to tell the girls, any questions for anybody, get those questions in because we're just about an hour and a half into this.
Yeah. So again, last few minutes, I think someone's going to confess something right now. I think it's
I don't know what she's saying.
We have
I know what the confession is.
We have a few minutes left. We have a few minutes left, so if you have any questions for them, please go ahead. Feel free to ask right now. Again, we want to thank everybody who has been here from the start of today. I hope you guys enjoyed this live. And again, you guys take advantage of the files. And not only most importantly, you guys got to meet these amazing women here that are killing it out there, and they're very inspirational. So if you don't follow them, please do. First of all, shame on you if you're not following them on the platforms. But if they do not know how to find you, where can they find you and how do they find you?
Go ahead.
You can find us on Instagram and Facebook for 1819 Madera Designs. We also have a Facebook UV printing and laser learners group, and that is called Madera UV printing and laser learners group.
That's what it is called.
We're makers.
There it is.
Sam, could you just copy and paste that bad boy in there for me?
Oh, okay. One more time?
Oh my gosh.
I will if you say it one more time.
Yeah, Madera UV.
Madera Designs.
Madera Designs.
UV and Laser Learners Group.
Here's my
There you
confession.
go.
My confession is
She
that when I
doesn't
open up
remember
my
them.
Facebook group, my Facebook like app, I hit groups and then it's right there. Bam.
That's how
There's
you
her
find them.
confession.
I manage
Boom.
all of our socials.
There it is.
That's my confession.
There
She
it is.
manages.
Yeah,
That's why.
I manage the
Mhm.
socials. Yeah, so
You can find us in the Laser and UV Learners group. We also have a new Facebook group called Kendra and Alexis Make Me Buy It, where we are posting all of our links and all of our codes and all of the things. So you'll see the MakerFlo stuff, you'll see our codes and all of that pop up in
All
that
our
group.
favorites.
So that is called Kendra and Alexis.
Alexis and Kendra.
Alexis and
Kendra Made Me Buy It.
Nice, awesome. And then any for I don't know, did we ask you or did I ask them or did you mention where are you guys out of?
I don't think you did.
No.
No, we
I
didn't.
don't think I did,
We
but if go ahead.
we are Midwest Latina Mamas. We are about 40 minutes west of Chicago.
Anything that's coming up, any shows, any maybe someone's around that might be able to see you guys locally in the next couple of days, weeks. I don't you guys have anything coming up?
So no.
we don't. We just did a couple of really big things.
We were at like this enormous market for all Latina owned businesses, and there was probably like 200 to 300 vendors there, and it
Yeah.
was
Wow.
It was
incredible.
amazing.
It was amazing. That was down in the city, and that one took a lot out of us, so we needed
Yeah.
to recoup from that.
Yeah.
And we are just really working. When we were talking earlier about like niching down and really deciding what's, who is your customer, we have spent the last like year and a half really working on our B2B, so business to business growth. And so right now we are just like really in the depths of like making signage and working with other businesses on promo items, golf balls, all of the things. So that's kind of where we're spending our summer right now. And then of course, when winter comes, then we'll amp up again. But I do want to say, if you are interested in coming to see a demo on the Eon Nova 14, on the X-Tool F1, on an EMP fiber, we have a 50-watt fiber laser, or on the Logo Jet, please find us on Instagram, send us a DM. We would love to schedule a time for you to come and see these items in person, and also to see all of our stock that we have. We have a lot of the MakerFlo products that we stock because our businesses love them. And so we would love for you to come over and hang out with us in the workshop. We're here every day.
All the time.
That's awesome. And then one last thing. Any questions, Sam? Are we good?
So there was one question that
Okay.
came in. When you do laser events, do you need to have insurance? If so, what would you guys recommend?
Yes, you do need to have insurance for most of these events. They will ask you for that kind of pretty upfront in the whole process of it. We have an insurance company that insures our entire business. That's apart from homeowners insurance. And so whoever you decide to go with for that, we have a local company that we work with. So it probably won't be applicable to you if I give you the name, but you can look into all of the other bigger names or a small company in your area and just let them know what you do. Make sure though, that when they ask you, do you cut metal? Because that's kind of like this like conception that these insurance companies have of our engraving businesses, that you are like, absolutely no, I do not cut metal, because then your premium is going to go
through the roof, unless you do have that fancy X-Tool cutter, in which case,
I'm sorry.
but also not sorry, because that's
Because
amazing.
that's amazing. Yeah. But also for like events, is it a specific
Yeah,
sort of day
so
event?
I'm sorry. So for the day
Of the event, we go to our insurance company and we ask them, we copy and paste everything that the company that's hosting it is asking for, and then they send us over a certificate, a COI, a certificate of insurance
For that specific day, for that
time,
event.
for that amount,
for those.
specifications.
But it's super easy to just communicate that with your insurance agent.
Yeah.
Nice, awesome. One more.
Well, I just wanted to say thank you guys again. We have been here participating in all of these shenanigans for an hour and a half now. So everybody in the chats, please send your favorite emoji for the girls. If I was going to send an emoji, it'd be the clapping hands, because they're amazing. They crushed it. So guys, let's send all of those through right now, because this is the only guest other than John and Mark who forcibly make themselves here the whole time. No, I'm just kidding. They're the only ones who have stayed through the end, and I think it's because they wanted to. Am I wrong?
Oh
Did you guys just want to hang out?
I
Yeah.
am here for it. I'm here for it. How are we
I
going to
said
dip out?
20,
We're sharing an
maybe 30
AirPod.
minutes. Yes.
Yeah, we
See,
are.
bonded. Okay, cool. So
Make sure
guys,
that Mark
thank
and
you
John
so much.
know what we put in.
Oh, they know. John's been sitting in the chat. I have some funny ideas after this live of what they need to do on their next live. So everyone really needs to be here. So again, thank you guys so much. If you guys have any parting words, feel free to share them. But I will say these ladies are amazing. Not only have they spoken at our town halls, this is their second live with us, and this is not their first event today. So they've been doing lots of different things. They're the ones to watch for sure. So if you guys are learning and really wanting to be inspired, check out what they're doing. It's really awesome. But yeah, so thank you guys so much. Please make sure you guys are following them if you're not already. I love to see all the emojis come through. John's wanting a special live with just you guys, and he can't have it because this is our show. This is Mike and Danny's show. Okay, so
Put us
sorry.
on the blog. Put us on the blog.
I love the whispering still. Like that's amazing.
Still.
But no, everyone just in the comments says thank you. There weren't any last questions, but again, thank you guys. Do you guys have anything else to say before I kick you off?
I think what I want to say, which is what I say at the end of every post that I make, is that we are really cheering you on. So whatever that means, if it means to make the decision for the business, to grow your business, or to stop your business, or to not even start one, we're cheering you on to do the best thing that's for you. So you got this.
Snaps, guys. Truly, really thank you guys so much. I will text you guys soon. And thank you again. We'll see you later, ladies.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Guys, they really crushed it. Big shout out to the Madeira girls. Again, if you're not following them, make sure you do. I'm gonna hand it back to Danny because I've been a camera hog. Danny, you got anything else for us?
I thought you ended it. I was like, cool. No, but again, yeah. Thank you everyone who joined us, who stayed here entire live. We appreciate it. The girls are amazing, like I told you from the beginning. So thank you, ladies, for joining us and being here with us the entire time. Again, don't miss out on the deals. Live. Make sure you DM us, get a recap, and again, you do not want to miss any of the lives here. We go live every Tuesday on our Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and you just don't know what's going to happen. So again, from everybody here at MakerFlo, or well, here at the studio, thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one. Good night, guys.